Hey there, and welcome to this video where I'm about to answer the one question that could transform your entire life. Can self-love really change everything? If you've ever wondered, how can self-love actually transform my life? What do I mean by minutes a day? What steps can you take to make this happen, and how quickly can you see results? Or is this even achievable for someone like you? Well, you're in exactly the right place. In this video, I'm going to break down the exact steps that will show you how spending just a few minutes a day on self-love can create a ripple effect that touches every part of your life, from your relationships to your career, to how you feel about yourself every single day. I'll also answer questions like, does self-love require a huge lifestyle change? Is it the same as self-care? And most importantly, why is self-love the key to your transformation? And guess what? This isn't some overwhelming, hard-to-follow process. No matter who you are or where you're starting from, this is 100% doable, even if you've only got a few minutes each day. By the end of this video, you'll have the tools and the know-how to start transforming your life, one small act of self-love at a time. So stick around, because we're about to dive into something that could completely change the way you think about yourself and your potential. Hey there, and welcome to this video. If you're ready to completely transform your life by investing just a few minutes a day into something that's so simple yet so powerful, you're in the right place. In fact, what I'm about to share today has the potential to completely change how you see yourself and the world around you. It all starts with one key: self-love. How often do you take time to really check in with yourself? To acknowledge your worth? To give yourself the same love and care you give others? Today, I'm going to show you how something as basic as loving yourself can create a ripple effect that impacts everything in your life, from your relationships to your career, to your happiness and sense of purpose. Self-love is the foundation of everything we want to achieve. When you truly, deeply value yourself, it changes the way you show up in the world. Think about it. How many times have you let self-doubt hold you back from going after a big goal, or allowed fear to stop you from taking a step towards something you wanted? What would your life look like if you didn't let those negative thoughts control you? Self-love is what breaks that cycle. It allows you to recognize your own value and potential, to step into opportunities with confidence, and to build relationships from a place of strength and respect. When you love yourself, you make better choices. You start aligning your actions with your true desires. You stop settling for less because you know you deserve more. Whether it's in your career, your friendships, your romantic relationships, or even your health, self-love is the foundation that creates lasting, meaningful transformation. It's not just about feeling good for a moment. It's about building a life that reflects your worth and potential. Now, here's the part that might surprise you. This transformation doesn't require hours of your time. You don't need to meditate for 30 minutes every morning or spend an entire day journaling, though if you enjoy that, by all means, go for it. But the truth is, self-love can start with just a few minutes each day. Let me give you a few examples. You could take 2 minutes every morning to look in the mirror and say something kind to yourself, like, I am enough, or I am worthy of all the good things that come into my life. You could take 5 minutes in the evening to reflect on 3 things you love about yourself. Or, how about this? Next time you catch yourself thinking negatively or being overly critical, pause for a moment. Take a breath and replace that thought with something empowering. These small, intentional moments might seem insignificant at first, but they start to shift your mindset. They create new patterns of thought, new ways of seeing yourself. You start to expect more, to believe that you deserve more, and eventually, you start to attract more. Think about it. Just a few minutes each day. Imagine what could happen after a week, a month, or a year of consistently practicing this kind of self-love. It builds. It grows. And before you know it, you're not just practicing self-love, you're living it. Alright, now let's talk about the steps you can take today to get started. These are simple, actionable things that anyone can do, no matter where you are on your journey or how much time you have. Step 1. Start with affirmations. Every morning, say something positive about yourself. Look yourself in the mirror, smile and say, I love myself, or I am enough just as I am. It might feel strange at first, but words are powerful. Over time, These affirmations start to shape the way you think and feel about yourself. Step 2. Practice gratitude. Take just a few minutes each day to reflect on the things you love about yourself. Write them down in a journal. Start with 3 things, and as you get more comfortable, add more. The goal is to build a habit of appreciating who you are, not just what you accomplish. Step 3. Set boundaries. Self-love also means respecting your own limits. Start by saying no to things that drain your energy or don't align with your values. Boundaries might be uncomfortable at first, but they're essential for protecting your energy and mental health. These are just a few simple steps you can take today. The key is to start small, be consistent, and build from there. Remember, self-love isn't a one-time event. It's a daily practice, and here's something I really want you to hear. This is achievable for anyone, no matter where you're starting from. Maybe you've struggled with self-esteem your whole life. Maybe self-love feels like a foreign concept to you. That's okay. This is for everyone. Self-love doesn't require you to have it all figured out. It doesn't demand that you be perfect. In fact, it thrives in the moments when you feel imperfect but choose to love yourself anyway. Whether you're at the beginning of your journey or further along, self-love is something you can practice today. So don't worry about being good at it or doing it right. This is about being kind to yourself, one step at a time. Now, let's talk about something I know you're curious about. How quickly will you see results? The truth is, you don't have to wait long to start feeling the benefits. Within just a few days, you'll start to notice small shifts. You might notice that you're a little kinder to yourself when things don't go perfectly. You might feel more at peace or experience a bit more confidence when facing a challenge. These small wins build momentum, and before you know it, they start adding up to real transformation. Imagine how different things could look in just a few weeks or months. The more you practice self-love, the faster you'll see the results. And the best part? These changes are lasting. Now, let's clear up a common question. What's the difference between self-love and self-care? It's easy to confuse the two, but they're actually quite different. Self-care is all about the external things you do to take care of yourself. Things like getting enough sleep, exercising, eating healthy, or treating yourself to something nice. These things are important, but they're only part of the equation. Self-love, on the other hand, is the inner work. It's about how you treat yourself on the inside, how you speak to yourself when you make a mistake, how you set boundaries to protect your mental health, and how you nurture your own emotional well-being. Self-care is a part of self-love, but self-love goes much deeper. It's about building a relationship with yourself that's rooted in kindness, respect, and compassion. And here's the big takeaway: self-love is the key to everything. When you love yourself, you start to show up in the world in a whole new way. You stop waiting for permission to live your best life because you're giving yourself that permission. Think about it. When you love yourself, you stop letting fear hold you back. You start making decisions from a place of confidence, not insecurity. You start attracting people and opportunities that align with your true worth. You stop settling for less and start going after what you truly deserve. Self-love isn't just a feel-good idea. It's the foundation of transformation. When you love yourself, you unlock your full potential. You become unstoppable. So here's my challenge to you. Take just a few minutes today to practice self-love. Start with one of the steps I've shared. Whether it's an affirmation, a moment of gratitude, or setting a boundary, these tiny actions will create the foundation for a life full of confidence, success, and happiness. Remember, self-love isn't something that takes years to develop. It's something you can start right now. And it's achievable, it's easy, and it's for you. As we wrap up today's journey into the incredible world of self-love, I want to take a moment to reflect on everything we've discussed. You've learned that transforming your life doesn't require monumental changes or endless hours of effort. It can start with just a few minutes each day. Moments you can carve out for yourself. Moments that have the potential to spark a profound change in your life. Now, you might be thinking, can self-love really make that much of a difference? And I want you to know, the answer is a resounding yes. Imagine waking up each day with a renewed sense of purpose and confidence, knowing that you deserve love and happiness just as much as anyone else. When you prioritize self-love, you're not just nurturing your own spirit. you're also setting a powerful example for those around you. Think about it. When you love yourself, you radiate positivity. You attract opportunities that align with your goals and aspirations. You become more resilient in the face of challenges. Self-love empowers you to set boundaries, pursue your passions, and engage in relationships that uplift you. It transforms not just your personal life, but your professional life too, enabling you to show up as your best self. Now, remember those steps we talked about. Whether it's practicing affirmations, setting aside time for gratitude, or simply taking a few moments to breathe deeply and center yourself. These actions may seem small, but their impact is anything but. When you commit to incorporating even just one of these practices into your daily routine, you're initiating a ripple effect of change that can lead to extraordinary results. I encourage you to take action today. Set a timer for just 5 minutes and dedicate that time to loving yourself. Look in the mirror and tell yourself 3 things you appreciate about who you are. Write down your dreams and aspirations without judgment. Spend a moment in quiet reflection, acknowledging your feelings and giving yourself permission to feel worthy of love and success. Remember, the journey of self-love is not a destination. It's an ongoing process. It requires patience and compassion. Some days will be easier than others, and that's okay. What matters is your commitment to showing up for yourself, day in and day out. Just like any other relationship in your life, the relationship with yourself needs nurturing and care. So, as you leave this video, I want you to carry this thought with you. You are deserving of love, happiness, and success. No matter your past, no matter your current situation, you have the power to transform your life in just minutes a day. Self-love is your secret weapon, your guiding light that will illuminate your path to a fulfilling and vibrant life. Join me in this journey. Share your self-love practices in the comments below, and let's create a community that supports and uplifts one another. If you found value in this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, and share it with someone who might need this message today. Together, we can spread the message of self-love far and wide. Thank you for being here today and for investing in yourself. Remember, every small step counts. Start today, transform your life, and let self-love lead the way. Until next time, stay kind to yourself and embrace the incredible journey ahead.